Right, fuckers, welcome back to Son of Scotland TV. It's been a while since I did a predictions or a review or I did any crap on this channel, but I'm back and I'm going to be doing a predictions for WWE Battleground now. I think it was Seth Rollins' quote, can't remember the quote, but he said on Twitter this is the most anticipated triple threat match in WWE history. Like, what a load of fucking shite his match last year with Lesnar and Cena was even more anticipated than this. This should have been a big match, but truthfully, it hasn't been. The build-up's been poor. I mean, Roman Reigns being suspended didn't help. Him being there wouldn't have helped either because the guy sucks. But this has just not been. No one really cares about this title threat. Should have been a big deal. Should have been a big thing. But sadly, it's not. Anyway, let's start with the undercard. We've got Rusev taking on who is Zack Ryder, yeah. Zack Ryder, I think he's gone at this stage of his career. Rusev's, they're trying to rebuild him after jobbing him out to Cena, and then he was basically did nothing in the League of Nations for a while, so I'd really expect Rusev to win here, and I'd be surprised if he did not. We've got Miz taking on Darren Young for the Intercontinental Championship, and I don't know, it doesn't make much sense to me. It's like, surely if you're holding someone back because of their sexuality and stuff like that, if you're abusing them or mistreating them, fucking phone goes off in the background. But anyway, point is, if you're doing that, that is like homophobic and that is wrong. But shouldn't the same standard apply to Darren Young? You can't just push the guy because he's gay. He sucks. The guy's shit, but yeah, you know, he's getting an IC title, and yeah, it's just because he's gay. If he was straight, he'd have probably been released a couple of months ago with the likes of Damien Sandow and those guys. But nope, he's gay, so he's getting a wee push here, make him great again. He never was great, he never will be great, and I don't think he'll be Intercontinental Champion. I'm going to go with a Miz win here. I've got Natalya taking on Becky Lynch. Natalya's just, she's alright in the ring, but she's never going to amount to nothing. Becky Lynch is good. Hopefully she's the face of the women's division on SmackDown. I'm going to go for a Becky win. Then we've got a tag team match between Sasha Banks and a mystery partner. I think it may, hopefully it'll be Bayley, but I doubt it. And taking on the team of Charlotte and Dana Brooke. I'd expect Sasha Banks to win this. Doesn't really matter who wins it. Charlotte's going to keep the belt, and that's just bad news. Hopefully she loses that at Survivor Series or SummerSlam, whatever the next pay-per-view is. But I think Team Sasha Banks will win this match. We have the Club taking on Enzo and Big Cass and John Cena. And this match was so predicted like a couple of months ago that Cena would end up teaming up with Big Cass and Enzo Amore, because I just think the two, you know what I mean, they seem like a kind of fit. Cena in his rapping days, and then these two, and also anyone who's popular, they have to stick Cena to it like a leech. They fucking just stick Cena on them, and he like sucks the blood, but only he's sucking the popularity out of them. And they've done it with loads of people: Zack Ryder, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan. Now they're doing it with Enzo and Cass. So anytime someone's over, they just fucking, you know, they stick John Cena on him, and you know, they try and get success. But normally it just fucking buries the other team. Hopefully Enzo and Cass don't get buried here. I think the team of Enzo and Cass and Cena will win, and I'm pretty happy that AJ and the Club got split up, because the Club have been poorly handled. They've been treated like fucking jobbers, and it's good to see AJ get away with them. Hopefully he can have success and he can defeat Cena later on in a rematch at SummerSlam, and then maybe become champion on SmackDown. But anyway, so I'm going to go with Cena and Big Cass and Enzo Amore in that yin. We've got the Wyatts taking on the New Day. That horrible final deletion rip-off was awful. Lost a lot of respect for Bray Wyatt. Some of the stuff he's been saying about Matt Hardy on Twitter, not very nice. Let's be honest. WWE copied TNA there, and no one can deny it. They copied TNA and they done it. It was 10 times worse. It doesn't matter if they had a better budget or better production. It was nothing compared to the genius of the final deletion. So, you know, fuck Bray Wyatt for that one. I think Bray Wyatt will win. So yeah, I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt. The New Day are just, they're awful. Just awful. Who else have we got? I think we've got Breezango against R-Truth and Goldust in a pre-show match, I think. If so, I'm going to go with a win for Golden Truth. Because why the fuck not? Like, why not? We've got Chris Jericho taking on Cesaro, I think. Or is Chris Jericho? I don't know. If he is, I'm going to go with a Chris Jericho win. But I don't think he is. With Sami Zayn's taking on Kevin Owens. this has been going on far too long. I can't believe these guys got drafted to the same brand. You know, they definitely, the way they've fought each other over the past like 4 months, they definitely need it to be drafted separately, but it didn't happen. So this probably wouldn't even be the last time they meet. And I'm going to go with Kevin Owens winning. He's the star here. He's the better talent. I'd be surprised if he doesn't win this feud. So I'm going to go with Kevin Owens winning. And in the main event, I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose to retain. I think it doesn't really matter because I think they are going to bring out a new belt anyway. So what's it really matter? Whoever doesn't win this match is going to get a chance to become world champion anyway. So it just feels pointless. Also, with the world title being defended on the Raw and SmackDown there, it kind of devalues the title. I think this title match doesn't mean as much because we've already seen the belt being defended twice in the last 6 days. So I don't know. Poor booking by WWE. This should have been a highly anticipated match, but it is not, and it's nowhere near the most ever. So yeah, Seth Rollins there. You're talking shite in that one. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. See what my predictions are like. I've got a feeling I might get them all right, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I'm going to be uploading regularly now on this channel, reviews, previews, predictions, you know, shit like that. So yeah, until next time, guys, been Son of Scotland TV, and I'll catch you later.